So unfortunately, people do not know this. Krishna is telling it is very complex to understand. Gahana karmano gatihi. What is karma? What is akarma? People do not know that if somebody jumps the speed limit, he will be fined for it. But it is his duty to know what is the speed limit on this road. In a similar fashion, there are various laws. Because we do not know, we break the laws and we suffer. Breaking the laws of nature is the only cause of all our sufferings. So Krishna tells it is very important to know what is karma, what is vikarma. And most important, it is to understand what is akarma. Akarma means inaction. And here, very beautiful shloka this is, Krishna mentions, one who sees inaction in action and action in inaction is intelligent among men, and he is in the transcendental position, although engaged in all sorts of activities. So Krishna explains who is the person who is actually liberated. One who can see inaction in action. So the materialist may be performing so many activities, but a wise person, a transcendentalist, understands it is actually inaction. Inaction means this activity is not going to have any result. If a person works very hard to make a sand castle, that is waste of time, because that castle is not going to remain. One strong wave will come, that will be washed away, and all that effort is null and void, finished. In a similar fashion, everybody is working very hard, taking great stress, tension, anxiety, and as soon as they leave the body, their name, fame, education, family members, everybody is gone. So all those activities, so much hard work for caring for the family members, seeing that they are always satisfied, always happy, it is useless waste of time if we do not take them to spiritual emancipation, because they will again suffer. They will die. In the next life they will suffer. So you worked so hard to take care of few people, your near and dear ones, and yourself. We will also suffer if we come again in this material world. Our families will suffer. Name, fame, education, everything is gone. So thus it is called inaction. A spiritualist sees no worth in material activities performed for temporary sense enjoyment. Is it not useless waste of time? Because of lack of knowledge of this eternal aspect of ourselves, we are engaged in this inaction. So Krishna tells we have to see inaction in action. People are very, very active, one should see, just like monkeys are very active, jumping from one tree to another. Dogs are active, scavenging from this dustbin to another. No worthy activity. And a devotee, a spiritualist also can be doing activity. And his activities also are not to be seen any activity. They are also called inaction. Why? Because they don't produce any material reaction. So it is as good as not acting at all. Because a devotee does all the activities only under direction of Krishna, his activities on spiritual platform, conducted by spiritual energy. Although a devotee may also be doing a business, earning money, just like Arjuna is also acting like a warrior of Rajaguna mode of passion, fighting so that he can rule the kingdom. But Arjuna is not conducted by material energy, but directly by Krishna's instruction, spiritual energy. So thus, although Arjuna is doing activity, apparently in the mode of passion, killing, fighting wars, but actually he will not get any reaction of the mode of passion. So thus, this is called seeing inaction in action. At the same time, a wise man also sees action in inaction. Sometimes a materialist does not act, just like Arjuna did not want to act, did not want to fight, but there is action in this inaction. What is action? As Krishna explained, inaction is sin. By not doing your activity, you are doing breach of the laws of nature and you are creating material punishment for yourself. Thus, because you are creating a material reaction, suffering, inactivity is also considered activity because it is producing material result. And sometimes a devotee can also be inactive. Devotee can be simply chanting entire day, he can be simply worshipping the deity or meditating upon the form of Krishna. Apparently he is not doing anything. but he is absorbed in samadhi, Krishna service. So even though devotee is not acting, one should see that this is real activity because he is making spiritual advancement. Simply sitting and observing the form of Krishna in the temple or within the heart, thinking about Krishna, reading Bhagavad Gita, contemplating upon Krishna's forms, activities, or simply chanting and hearing his names 24 hours a day. Some devotees do that. And one can tell, oh, he's inactive, sitting entire day doing nothing. No, he is doing real activity because he's advancing, he's creating his spiritual life. So this is the vision. Action in inaction and seeing inaction in action. One who sees like this, he is a wise man. So one should learn to see in this way. Karmanya karma yaf pashyed akarmani cha karmayah sabuddhiman manushyeshu sayukta kritsna karma krit.